what happens if you have an incredible Audio-Technica headphones, but over the years it has worn out on you, and now it still works, but the leather is pretty much unbearable. Well, in this episode, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do to replace the leather and get this thing back to the point where you can use it again. So I've had this pair of a limited edition Audio-Technica ATH-M50X for almost, I think, 6 years now, and this thing has been with me not just during my video editing, but also watching movies, also on flights, also on international flights and trips. So this thing has been an amazing pair of headphones for me. Unfortunately, like any pair of headphones, the synthetic leathers has pretty much been wearing out because of the natural oil and sweat that comes on our ears and skin. So at this point now, I've pretty much gone through multiple forums and looked at different products, and the earmuffs are easy to replace. For this area, I've seen a lot of people duct tape it. There might be other methods, but in this episode I'm going to show you guys, one, how to get the earmuffs to be replaced, as well as getting a new case for this synthetic leather bag that came with the earphones. So the first product I want to talk about are these Audio-Technica Standard for the ATH-M50. As you can see here. And this is, I bought these on Amazon, but if you go on the Audio-Technica's official website, they sell replacement and accessory parts. They come in two colors, unfortunately, so I can no longer replace the brown color that I have. They only come in whites or in black, and I decided to get the white ones. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to remove the earmuffs off of this. This is pretty much worn out at this point, and the thing you got to do is you kind of have to put your index finger here and tug it a little bit, and then it will just have this wedge. Oh, it ripped. So that's one way of getting it off, but to properly get it off, here it is. So this is the end of it, and this is how you pretty much take it completely off. And unfortunate for me, I think like this earphone, this pair of headphones still works really well. So this is the reason why I haven't really decided to part ways with it. And I'm just gonna get this. So you want to kind of push your finger here, and then you want to pull a little bit from under. I want to pull out. And it's a little rip. Okay, I'll just rip it, this one, and then it becomes a little bit easier to get out like that. And then that's messiness here. Okay, so just making sure there's no debris in here, and then once that is done, now we're going to put in the new ones. So what you want to do is, there's a layer here pretty much, and you can kind of unwind this layer a little bit here. Kind of wind it outwards. If I can get this, 1 second. Okay. And then you want to kind of just cup this here. And then you want to just kind of follow the edge and fold it back into the seam here. Maybe that method is not working as well as I thought it would. But yeah, it should just go in here. So I'm folding it back in. Folding it back in. And don't rip. Do not rip. Okay. follow the seam. So this is what it looks like with one of the replacement earmuffs on, and then it is a little bit difficult putting this on. The reason why is when you put the outside layer, this outside little layer here, into the crevice here, and then you try to tug and put the other side, this side tends to slip off. So you want to be able to hold it, but you don't want to be scratching this leather surface as I did here. Kind of went a little too hard on it, but for the most part it is stretchable, so you can hold down one side and try to put the other side on, and you usually want to do either opposites, and then once that's in, then you want to fold everything else. I also found useful if you use a little bit of a spoon here to kind of tug everything in. Here is how I usually start it. So if you take this and you just first fold it all out, that usually helps. And then once that is folded out, you want to place it, and then you want to choose either which side you want to do. So I'll start from the top here. I'm going to fold it back in like that. Just enough where it's in place for the most part. And then what I want to do is I want to hold this part snug, this end that's already tucked in, and I want to basically stretch it a little bit. See if I can go along one side here. The goal is to get the other side in as well, while this doesn't slip completely out here. So this is what the finished product looks like. I think white definitely looks better with this copper kind of color. So yeah, I've decided to have white on it, and this is pretty just like new. Unfortunately, I can't get it in the copper color. So yeah, I haven't decided exactly what I will do with this. I've seen some people basically use duct tape to basically wrap up this entire part. When I figure out a good method to do it, I'll let you guys know, but a safe bet, yeah, you could definitely duct tape this a few rounds, and then it'll cover it up. The other product that I got is this case by LTGM, and this is a hard case, and one of the things I like about it was the price on this. So I actually went through and searched for compatible earphone cases that can actually fit the Audio-Technica, and this is one of the popular ones that majority of users actually bought and recommends. The only thing I don't like about the design is the zipper opens up in this direction, but then the actual holder for this is in the opposite direction. So there is a risk if your zipper, either starts loosening up, you don't zip all the way, and you're just dangling this at an airport or wherever you're traveling, that this zipper, which I don't think it will slip on its own, but with gravity and weight, who knows, could come loose a little bit. But even at this angle, the opening isn't big enough for the headphones to fall out because the entire thing is a hard case. And one of the beauties I love about the inside of this is there's a place for your earphones, your headphones, and then also there's a place for all your cables. And it comes with this mesh net. So with this is with the case left here, you can see that with all Audio-Technicas, you can just push these up, and then it will fit snugly right there, perfect fit. And then with all the different cables that comes with it, I've mainly used a coiled one because it's stretchable. You can just put them here, and then of course don't forget the most important one, which is this 1/8 millimeter adapter head. And with that, we just close, and then zip, and we're done. And with that, that concludes my two products here. I will put a link in the description for both the case and the earmuffs, and If you guys are in a similar situation, feel free to check the links out. Thank you for watching this episode. And if there's a product that you guys want me to review, feel free to leave a comment below the video. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.